Eastside. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Right. Yeah. Right, 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 right. Yeah. Yeah. Turn it up. Turn it, turn it, right. Turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. I'm rolling back with it, roll it up. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Hi, nigga. Like the society, nigga. Told the scribble values. I don't need them anyway. I promise I'm fine with some brownies in me. Break the knob off the sound, please. Drown out all the bullshit. Out so loud in the brown. Leave calming down all the shooters. I keep that hitting with me, watch me turn it up. If my niggas with me, then we turn it up. Did you listen, nigga? Never turning up. This ain't fiction, nigga. Better learn from us. Getting pissy, nigga. Too much gas, too much liquor in me, maybe throwing up. Bunch of crippin' niggas, they gon' throw it up. I'm a fire starter, have it going up on a Tuesday. Running this shit with a missing shoelace. Flipping the coin like I'm Two-Faced. Your chicken rejoice, that's 2K. I'm done. As long as I ain't grabbing the weave or getting too paid. She slapping the D on her tongue, all in her cheek like she got a toothache. I come whenever you call, right? I'll run. They coming back.
Welcome back to the You High Yet podcast. I know we've been gone for a little minute. Well, we're back. We're back with treats. You know what I'm saying? This is summertime. Summertime is officially kicked off. It's June. The shorts done got shorter. The dresses done got thinner.
Really?
I think they call them sundresses, right?
Sunshine right through.
I call them hug dresses because I need a hug. I'm just playing. Only from Bonita. Only from Bonita. Oh.
Is she watching, bro?
No, she doesn't watch this show, thank God. Because all she'll be like, you a disrespectful ass. Look, disrespect is in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
I hear that a lot on like different little shows. Like, oh, he was being disrespectful. He looked at her. Oh, he looked at her. Jesus Christ. What in the First Amendment is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. So why are we talking about that? Because that is, I guess, my sticks and seeds today. Everybody knows, if you don't know, I watch a lot of First Amendment constitutional rights videos, right?
Okay.
And, you know, those videos have turned from police encounters to Karens. You know what I'm saying? Because the police will get there like, yeah, he can do this. Calm down. They either do that or they're like, please put your hands behind your back. You can't hit somebody for recording. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
the police have, I'm not going to say for the most part, but somewhat adopted what they have taken an oath to. You know? But now it's just the Karens. The people that's like, why are you videotaping me? What are you doing? Why is the camera in my face as I walk closer to your camera and inquire? You know what I'm saying? And that shit is embarrassing. Like, it's more embarrassing when I see my people do it. Because, you know, we usually mind our business. We see a camera, we don't walk up to a camera, like, unless we about to say hi, mom. Or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless we about to say hi, mom, or give her an opinion or something. But walking up to a camera and assaulting somebody on a sidewalk and taking pictures, especially the people I don't like are the people who are in a traffic stop and somebody comes and records it. And now you're trying to be the cop's friend. Like, yeah, man, we hate you. Like, and then you end up getting arrested at the end of the day. But thank God a motherfucker got, you know what I'm saying, recorded it.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm just saying, like, you see somebody recording, they can record you. Don't want to be recorded. Yeah, in public.
Right.
In public. There's no wiretap laws being broken. And if you do something to them, that's 42 USC 1983. for deprivation.
You know
of
the code and everything.
It might be 1985. One of them is for everybody, and one of them is specifically for police.
Okay. Okay.
But you can't just stop somebody from
Recording you in public.
exercising their rights. You know, the First Amendment is freedom of religion.
Uh-huh.
I smoke weed because I'm a Rasta.
That's not
Freedom.
religious.
It's religious. It's religious. There's a couple. I was actually looking up some court cases earlier today.
Uh-huh.
I haven't gotten to Georgia, but I'll find it. I will find it.
In Georgia,
I
they
will
gonna
find
say,
it. You hire
you are
people.
not a Rasta.
I am a Rastafarian,
Mhm.
and
You are the
as so, I
police, my
must.
brother.
I'm the police. Jesus Christ. I'm not a sovereign citizen. You threw me off my rocker. What I was saying. I forgot me that. God damn it. But yeah, anyways, it's a 42 U.S.C. You know, the 5 elements of the First Amendment are freedom of religion. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Freedom of religion, because I'm a Rasta and I smoke weed. Freedom of
The press.
the press, which is taking pictures of you, asking questions, doing investigations. Police really hate when you're the investigator. You know what I'm saying? So when they pull you over and they're like, where are you coming from? Don't worry about that. What's your name and badge number? How long you been working here?
Right.
Do you live here? Like, I start asking questions like that. We have the right to petition your government for grievances. Fuck you, officer. Fuck you. You piece of fucking shit. First Amendment, which also goes with freedom of speech.
Right.
We're missing one, aren't we? Right to petition, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, Darn it, I feel crazy for not knowing.
Assembly.
Yeah, freedom of assembly. Yeah, all right.
Assembly.
Come on now. Freedom of assembly. Not only is it fuck you, but I'm bringing 5 of my friends to strike. You know what I'm saying? So please, man, I don't want to see. I definitely don't want to see nobody I know going crazy over a camera. I just seen an hour worth of videos of people going crazy, breaking cameras, spraying people with water hoses, trying to run them over with cars. At the end of each video, it's like this. I went and looked at one dude's Yelp reviews, and all his reviews is he tried to run a dude over with a car. God damn, don't do it at your own place of business. Jesus Christ.
Especially not nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, because if somebody's recording you, it's either you about to get free press, or you about to get 1 star on fucking Google.
Well, that Yelp review can destroy a business, especially restaurants. You know, that one time, last year or year before last, where that black couple had went to that bar somewhere in Georgia, and the patrons was telling them they need to get out of. That's not a place for them. It's a place, no place for black folks in there. Well, somebody said, well, go to the Yelp reviews, and the Yelp reviews were, this place is racist. They don't like black people there. 1 star. I ate there last time, and I think they spit in my food. You should have saw the Yelp. They went down to, I think, a -0 on the Yelp reviews because it was so bad. It was so bad that they stopped letting the reviews come through.
That's crazy. I mean, if you hate people so much that you don't even want their money, I don't know. I can't think of a person like that. DJ Rasta shot ya.
In the building. So he
I'm
got
DJing an after party. I was coming to, they called Gotta Get This Money. Yes, brother. I'll be up there partying with you later on. You know. Talking about First Amendment.
Allegedly.
This is Stockbridge. Right around the corner.
Oh, from the crib.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right around the corner, you know what I'm saying?
At that little, what's that place I always DJ at when people have birthday parties? It's a little bar in there in Stockbridge.
7?
Huh?
7?
Nah.
There's another bar that they changed the name of that shit every 6 months. Like, it was Blue something, Blue Lounge or something like that.
I don't know what the name of this place is, but they got a little stage in the front, and I go in there, and that's why I set up when I do birthday parties though.
Yeah.
I don't DJ the club. I don't DJ the space because they like Southern Soul, which I have, but.
Okay, I want to talk about drugs. Right? I want to talk about drugs and quitting. And quitting and then saying what you want to on drugs. Shout out to Elon Musk.
Mm.
'Cause we all know that this.
Shout out to that nigga for real, bro.
Because we all know when he was saying, "Oh, I only take it like when I have a feeling just a little bit. It'll never go over." I was sitting here like, nobody takes ketamine like that. That I know. I've never taken ketamine because I don't like things that have mean at the end of it. That's not a nice drug. It's not a nice drug.
Feeling.
Amphetamine. All that stuff is not nice drugs. Like, you know.
That nigga was high on camera, bro, for the world to see.
He was high as look. It's crazy when you quit and then Fox News plays all of your clips with the chainsaws and the Nazi salute, and was like, yeah, he was on drugs heavy.
They're trying to separate themselves from him now. No, it's amazing how people turn on you. They're trying to separate themselves from. I think it's all a ploy. You know that Tesla what brings all the money to him.
Shout out to them Teslas.
So the Tesla's getting shut down.
That's
So
why I said
he trying to reverse his course. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. Black folks stay vigilant. People who don't drive, who want to get rid of their Teslas, keep getting rid of them.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I drive a Tesla every day.
I forgot who I was talking. Oh, matter of fact, it was you I was talking to. Trying to convince me.
Slick
that
said she
Tesla
thinking
was-
about trying it. Doctor
What?
recommend it.
I drive a Tesla 3 every day.
Ketamine.
Oh, ketamine. I thought you were talking about a Tesla.
I thought she was talking about the Tesla too. She's like, yeah, I tried Tesla.
I'm about to give her a nice little rundown.
Nah.
Doctor prescribed. I can dig it. I don't even know what ketamine is for. It must be pain.
Mostly pain.
And he doesn't have a pain in the world.
Emotional pain.
He has emotional pain. Jesus Christ.
Trying to figure out how to spend $420 billion. That's a pain for your ass. I like to have that kind of pain.
That nigga got his own city right now,
I
man.
don't know what I want to.
That nigga has a city. That nigga
They
he
tried to deport him.
Nah, they can't afford them.
They said they tried it. They said they looking into it.
Nah, they can't afford them.
Bruh,
But they need to take them all the 109 and send them back with them.
he did what he wanted to do. He wanted that city. He got it.
Mm-hmm.
What's
He
it?
got his own
You
city.
got their own city down there.
Star something. Star.
Where
It's
is
called Star something in Texas.
Hmm.
That's where his headquarters at. For that rocket
Yeah.
rocket ship
Rocket
venture
X?
he got. Yeah.
And the whole town is just his employees.
Yeah.
The whole town is his employees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I'm interested. How much they get paid?
They get paid a lot, but recently he just told them, you're not gonna be able to use your land for what you usually use it for. We're gonna change that.
Right. Most of them in them air trailers anyway.
Yeah, you
Them,
can't even own
them
that.
trailers though, they hard as a motherfucker though.
Yeah.
It don't matter if I can't take it with me.
It's a trailer, bro.
I don't care if it's hard. I want it. When I
Bro,
leave,
you
can
can
I break
take it. Yeah, bro. It's mobile. It's a mobile
I
trailer.
have to be getting paid exceptionally well to have a house somewhere else and be able to bring that trailer onto all of my
That
land.
trailer is a house in and of itself. I
Right.
promise you. It's hard.
Technology is getting out of control. It really is. It's really making us weak.
You think so?
All it does is make us weak. Think about anything that makes life better. It just makes you weak. A dude said he was cutting his dreads. You know, a lot of people been cutting their dreads lately.
Future cut his.
Future cut his. A Cool Cloud. That I just want to smoke. Shout out Cool Cloud, man. That's still one of my favorite songs when I smoke. Probably because I'm on it too. You know what I'm saying? But
Cap.
he cut his he cut his hair and where was I going with this? I was talking about technology. I was talking about getting
How technology makes us weak.
Oh yeah. A dude
Anything
said
that
he
makes
gonna
us
cut his-
better.
But my whole point of that was that I
Lavish.
feel like dreads are a weakness to me, right?
You
But
feel
it's
like
only-
they are a weakness?
Yeah, I feel like if I was out somewhere in a regular, like if I had to do stuff, I wouldn't have dreadlocks. Why?
Because they're easy to grab, easy to snag on stuff.
Easy to snag on
Easy
stuff.
to
In the way when
identify-
you're working.
Identify you.
Man.
Hard to wash.
Only
And it's just a whole nother job. So if you're a
It's
person
worth
that's
it,
tilling
bro.
land and milking cows and doing all this stuff, you think at the end of the day, you're like, all right, now let me get this shit twisted up.
Right.
You
gotta wash that shit out your head
say
first.
your hair are antennas, but
I believe that too.
Yeah, I love my shit. Well, when I have them. Only reason I would see is like when you get into a fight. Nigga gonna pull your hair.
It's a weakness.
First thing they gonna do is pull your hair.
The drive-through at any restaurant is a weakness.
You think so?
A car is a weakness. Shout out to Michael Apple Husker. You know how many times I don't mean to put out your business out here.
This nigga.
Now I wish I didn't say his name. But anyways, you know how many times he's called me upset.
That is wild.
Like upset at the world. He's like, yo, I ride a bicycle because I'm trying to encourage my friends to ride bicycles because cars just put out emissions. It's killing birds and it's killing this, causing acid rain. And you guys don't want to ride bicycles. You want to chill and smoke in your car.
Right.
Ride. And he's like, when I ride with you, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of cool. He's like, but then I know now I'm part of the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we should be riding bicycles.
You think so? What's up, LaRon McGee? Appreciate you
Yeah.
tuning in,
Me
buddy.
and KG
Tunes in
used to
all
ride and
shows.
smoke.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Michael
you, bro.
used to be a hell of in shape 50-year-old.
Really?
He used to ride from Alabama to Stone Mountain.
So drive-throughs are weaknesses because it allows you to. I want to get to that. It allows you to get food that's not good for you faster.
Faster while not exercising getting it.
Okay.
Because when you get your food, everybody else that gets their food has to exercise to get it. If you watch, I seen a clip from another podcast of a dude talking about running with these guys in Africa.
Mhm.
And he said,
The Fly High podcast?
no. And the guys that he's with from the tribe, he said they looking at him like this guy looks like he's never ran a day in his life. He's never hunted anything. Like he's tired. Like why is he tired? He said, and then they get thirsty and they dig a hole deep enough to get a little bit of muddy water, and they take a sip of the muddy water and they keep going, and that's it. To get food while you sit in your car and drive 20 miles, but you should be walking to get some food that's going to put 30 more pounds on you and a heart attack with a side of diabetes.
Yeah, but
Nigga, you don't gotta get bad food through a drive-through.
Yeah, you don't gotta get it through a drive-through, but if you get it through a drive-through, it's more than likely bad. Their whole goal is to make it taste good.
You can get a salad.
Have you ever been somewhere where people have no care for health? It has to be a country town like Anniston, Alabama. Right? Y'all remember them
son.
Hardee's? Do you remember those Hardee's cinnamon raisin biscuits? The best thing Hardee's ever had cooking.
never had them.
Oh my God.
That ain't the best thing though.
That's the best thing Hardee's ever had.
No.
It's- Name something else, we got. Name something that tops a cinnamon raisin biscuit made from scratch.
The burgers they got.
They burgers is trash.
No, they're not. The
Y'all burgers are
what do they
trash.
call them, bro? What the?
Mondo burgers.
No, they don't.
They used to call them $5 burgers back in the day.
I'm gonna look it up.
They call them $5
Well, I'm not
burgers
gonna
back in the
promote
day
for
because
them
you could get
niggas.
a burger for 69
But-
cents.
Well, I gotta say, when I first moved here from Chicago, and I went to Hardee's, and I'm not gonna lie, I was addicted to their ham and cheese sandwiches for about 4 months.
They got some good shit.
And that's when I first got here. That's what I was like, damn, they sell ham and cheese sandwiches just like this.
Yeah, but I don't eat ham and shit.
I know, but shit.
But I only said that
Nah,
to say
but-
this. When they used
They
to
was
make
good.
the cinnamon raisin biscuits, and somebody say, yo, yeah, make sure. I remember my aunt, when I first used to go to Hardee's, she used to be like, let me get a biscuit. with
Frisco
no butter.
burger. That's what it is.
That shit's
Fri-
trash.
Nigga, the Frisco burger, nigga, with like the Texas toast type of bread that they put on there, and that little sauce and they make
That
the
was the one
burgers
that's
like a,
sourdough toast.
yeah, they make
yeah.
the burger like a smash burger, like how Bun B do 'em.
They don't,
Uh-huh.
They're not regular
I don't
burgers.
work at Hardee's. They don't smash anything.
I'm just saying, it's similar to it,
Just
nigga.
being honest.
It's not a regular burger though. It's not like a regular.
It's a Mondo burger.
It's not a fucking Mondo
It's
burger.
big. I remember we had a meeting with the regional manager, and she was like, "Why don't people like our burgers?" And one lady was
What?
like, "Cause they too fucking big." Look
Not
at
not
McDonald's
not
patties.
not the
McDonald's
Frisco,
patties is like
not the
this.
Frisco
You like it?
burgers.
The Frisco burger
Not
was
the
big, and I
Frisco
remember
burgers,
it.
nigga.
I've never had
Not
it,
the
but
Frisco burgers.
I remember it, the commercial.
The only thing I liked at Hardee's was those cinnamon raisin
And
biscuits
bacon come on them too.
and the breakfast chicken biscuits, because those motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
The
trying
chicken
not to curse.
biscuits.
They was like this.
The chicken biscuits is
Right.
good.
They chicken biscuits in the morning was huge.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
outrageously big. But I only say that to say this, because when I used to go to
Martin's
Hardee's,
chicken biscuits are huge.
who
Martin's.
was that?
Chicago restaurant.
No,
probably.
no, it's one right there on Fairmont Road. You pass one every time you come this way.
Martin's.
Martin's. All they sell is breakfast. Check it out.
But I only said that.
Real
to say this.
biscuits.
When
Made from
somebody
scratch.
makes a when they used to make a cinnamon raisin biscuit, right? They'll ask, "Do you want extra icing?" Because you don't want that little tiny little dab of icing they put on the top. The edges ain't covered. You know what I'm saying? You need more icing, right? So you'd be like, "Yeah, let me get a little bit extra butter, a little bit extra icing." Man, when I tell you that these niggas take extra icing, like they used to take that shit to it's swimming in icing and swimming in butter, and they give you a fork because they say you ain't gonna pick it up, like. You know what I'm saying? But they do it, and when you eat it, it tastes good, but it's completely unhealthy. Like there's no nutritional value in there besides the raisins. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
It gives you emotional satisfaction.
So when you go to get something to eat somewhere, unless it's specifically a health food store, nothing that they're doing is taking health consciousness into mind. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, did they like it with extra butter? Well, put extra butter on all of them. Like, that's what you
But nah, bro, you got
get them out the door.
You got Tassili's. You got Tassili's Raw Reality in the West End. Live food.
Yeah, I said unless
You
it's
got-
specifically their niche.
but-
That's their niche.
Well, you
know?
said health food store, but I guess you meant.
Yeah, health food,
niche.
restaurant, store.
But it's a lot of restaurants like that. True Vegan.
It's in the name, dude.
I'm just saying, you got a lot of healthy
Now tell me
eating
which
options.
fast food. That's not a fast food spot.
It is. Tassili is fast food. I mean, it's not bad for you. I mean, unless you putting that connotation with fast food being bad for you.
You ever worked
Yeah.
at a fast food place?
No.
There's a drive-through time.
Nigga.
I'm just being honest with you, because people don't know what fast food means.
Bruh.
When it says fast food, there's a time limit on
Window.
on how much you're supposed to, how much time. You're
Right.
supposed
But
to
it
give.
has nothing to do with
But
whether
do you
it's
know
good or
what that
bad.
window is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Different restaurants got different numbers. Like McDonald's may got
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
It's 3 minutes. Sometimes it's 3 minutes 30. Sometimes it's 3 minutes 15. But it's 3 minutes. Your drive-through time is up on the clock.
From the time they order
Yeah.
to the time.
That's
Well,
why they tell you
what's
to
the
pull forward.
what are you
So
getting
they
at
say
though?
that-
What are you getting at?
What I'm getting at is that Raw Reality might give you your food in a timely manner, but fast food means that the burgers are done, the fries are done. We just got to put them in a bag for you. That's what it really means. That's fast food. If you
Fast
see the
food
McDonald's-
means what it says.
If you see the McDonald's,
Fast food means
There's a-
it's self-explanatory.
there's
It's,
a movie.
you get it fast.
Yeah, but you can say.
So if you
fast
go to a
food,
restaurant and you get it fast,
but
essentially that's-
fast needs a specification. You can't just say fast.
it doesn't unless you
Walking
put.
fast is 15 minutes, but getting your food in 15 minutes at a McDonald's will piss you
No,
off.
I'm talking about in a few minutes. In a
Yeah,
few
but you
minutes.
need a specification. It's 3 minutes. I worked at.
Okay,
Hardee's
I'm
and
sure you
Burger
can go a
King,
lot of places and
unfortunately.
get your food in 3 minutes, and it's healthy.
Name one.
Tassili's one of them.
You can get
She
your
could she could put that punani wrap together in probably a minute and 30 seconds, nigga.
Punani who?
Punani wrap.
play.
What is it made
That's
of?
that's one of their
That's the opposite of pause. Play. Play on that.
that's one of their favorite.
Punani wrap.
That's one of their. That's
Do I
one.
rap it myself? I take the rap off.
Can we
Look.
take as many as I'm home we want?
Shout out to Tassili. I'm doing promo.
Fuck all that. Shout out to Bernie Mac. They didn't put it in cans. They put it in raps though. Shout out to you.
Punani wrap. Go try it at Tassili's. Raw Reality in the West End.
Punani wrap.
Yeah,
The name make you want to try.
facts.
We was talking about being unhealthy, but technology. That's what we were talking about.
Right.
We got all the fast
But
food.
does technology really make you weak? Like, would you really want to have to go get a block of ice to keep your food cold? That's technology. Technically, would you want to have to keep your food in a cold and dig out a ice somewhere and keep your food cold that way because you don't have a refrigerator in your
I
house?
would be-
Would you want to go outside to a hole in the ground and take a shit?
You got to keep in mind, Lab. He freestyling.
Now I'm about to take these one at
He
a
didn't
time.
think it all the way through.
Look, I'm a
Slick
very
say fast pussy ain't good for you.
look. I'm gonna take these one at a time.
Fast tail pussy.
Now you said digging a hole and shitting in it.
Right.
Technically, sitting on a toilet is the incorrect way to shit. digging a hole and shitting in it would put you in the correct position in which you're supposed
With
to
your
actually
feet, with
take
your
a
knees,
shit.
and in your stomach, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Technology fucking you up.
But that's not. We're not talking about that part. We're
It
talking
definitely
about.
makes your butthole weaker if you got hemorrhoids.
We're talking about the advancements of the toilet
Like, and then
and technology being flushing instead of let's break it down to its little nuances. I like this kind of stuff. Would you rather pour water in it to flush it, or would you just let it hit that little button to flush it? The choice is yours. Back in England, they used to just throw it out the window onto the streets.
he doubling down on something he ain't thought all the way through. He meant in specific instances that's probably
this
true,
is an instance.
but not.
Hemorrhoids.
You didn't mean in general though. You didn't
Hemorrhoids
mean
are a
all
problem
technology.
plaguing the male spectrum, and we never talk about it.
And it causes, colon cancer.
Yeah, and it causes doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Hemorrhoids.
Making us weak.
That's not
Would I
technology.
rather throw water or dig a hole? Like again, let's go back to exercise. Usually you walk. Everybody's saying sinners, right? Just to pee this. Just oh, okay.
But go ahead.
But just to pee, this nigga had to take a long walk to the woods just to pee. So imagine how far you need to go to take a shit. That's a long time to think about your shit. You know what I'm saying? Might take a friend with you, so just in case a bear attack you and you don't come back, somebody can tell the tale. But I say, what's wrong with that? Then on top of that, if you're eating the correct foods, i.e., vegetables and stuff that's going to break down the correct way, then you'll just be doing God's work by adding back to the soil. Beat out, both guns out. Should I blow them off and put them away? Just saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is dope. I can't really think of an aspect. And now with the refrigerators and stuff, this is what I was gonna say. Most of the stuff how much food do people throw away that's been in their refrigerator?
A lot.
I throw away a lot of
People throw away a lot of food a year.
I think the point of having a refrigerator has moved to I'm gonna just have this just in case instead of getting what you need.
Yeah, it has.
So it would short down the waste. And on top of that, even with dealing with cold drinks, you're not supposed to drink stuff that's cold anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'll save on the slaughterhouses where, let's slaughter all of these. Let's just get a whole bunch of fish out in the ocean right now and put them in the grocery stores, and they end up going to waste.
You know what? I agree with you. You know what I think the best way to save food and waste on food, me personally, is to go out and buy whatever you're gonna eat for that day.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way, because 9 times out of 10 you go grocery shopping, you're still gonna need something, or there's something gonna be in that you just don't want.
You know what I do? I go and buy one lamb leg 1 week, every week. And that's all I eat. And my wife would be like, "Oh, you want to go get something?" I'd be like, "No, I got lamb in the refrigerator. I'm going to eat my lamb."
I mean, so you have to, like, if you're going to eat that, that's what you feel like you're going to eat today. Like, you know, I was told yesterday that I went and got some food, and my friend told me, "I don't want this shit." So,
God damn. Like that? Just like that?
Yeah.
I be like, nigga, don't
I
ever
want this
ask
shit.
me anything else over at my house again. Can I use the bathroom? Hell no. Go dig a hole.
I want this shit. So you just gotta weigh that shit out. Like, I think going to the store every day and getting the meal that you're going to eat for that day, because like Mr. Farrakhan said, you can go all day. You can go to 6, 7 o'clock, eat your meal, go sleep, wake up next day.
Shout out to the Nation of Islam.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need to eat 4, 5 times a day. Mr. Farrakhan said you don't need to eat 3, 4, 5 times a day. You can survive off of 1 meal a day.
That's all I eat. But see, that's
I
off
think
the
he eats
train.
more than 1 meal a day though.
No, I eat 1 meal a day.
I'm talking about.
Who? Minister Farrakhan? I mean, he's older now, so
Yeah,
But
I think he was saying
I don't
it
believe that.
just in like, you're not going to. I don't think he was saying eat 1 meal a day. I think he was just giving in the part of the speech saying, you know, you're not going to die if you eat 1 meal a day. Like, you can survive. You get what I'm saying?
Like, breakfast makes me sick.
No, yeah, we had to
You know what I'm saying?
read
It's
message
like
to the black
way too
man.
early to start
It's too
eating
early.
some shit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like, let my stomach get ready for the day and see what it wants. It sounds like.
Slick said, but would you eat food from the from dumpsters? You know, there's some dumpster divers going on. They
Now,
find
we
some.
both had a friend that, unfortunately, would eat out of the trash can.
But Sometimes you
A dumpster is not a trash can, though.
It's a trash can.
No, sir.
Oh, you mean something that's already wrapped up in a dumpster?
Yeah. Like the kind
Oh, yeah. Food
You
is
can't dump.
food.
Well, I guess you can. Nah.
It's crazy. It's crazy for people to think that because it's like, yo, every piece of fruit you got out of there was on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
basically when it was picked.
Like some of that fruit was rolling around in dirty mop water on a warehouse floor, and they put it back into the.
That's why you shouldn't just eat fruit right out the bag.
Gotta rinse all that stuff off.
You gotta soak that shit in vinegar. Like,
Do however you do it.
Yeah,
I seen it when they put the what is it, strawberries? They put that in that water or whatever, and the worms come out. Is it strawberries? It's one of them fruit. It's a fruit though.
But yeah, strawberries.
I think it is strawberries.
Yeah, they go the white bugs. I think I got parasites, so I be tired all the time eating all this fruit. I'm not.
It's possible.
That's another thing we don't talk about, deworming. I was looking into that.
Is it possible to do so? Depending on how many you have in your body, I think black folks need to look up stuff like that a little bit more often. Deworming, detoxifying their bodies, cleansing themselves, drinking more water. There's a book I started to read. I read the first couple pages called Spinach King, and it's about the conglomerate of this guy who him and his family controlled just about all the vegetables in the country, like 70% of all vegetables in the country. It was controlled by his company, but they were a bunch of drug addicts and they were terrible people.
Yeah.
But
speaking of terrible people, there was a bad accident in Stockbridge.
Oh.
My wife being the sweet, kind person she is, everybody need a sweet, kind wife. You don't want nobody else against you. That's your job. But she said it like 8 times. Lord, I just pray whoever's over there and what happened, it's okay. And about the 8th time, I was like, hold on now, let's think about this. What if they deserve that?
Oh my God.
We don't know who that is. Let's switch our prayer up and say, let God's will be done. Because God might be like, yeah, it's your time now. Sucker. Got you today. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Think about it.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I was thinking about saying, we ain't finna go out. But yeah, I agree because we do have to say let God's will be done. Because
what if that was Hitler?
God would have said 2 2-year-olds.
Yeah, 2 2-year-olds.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like
that's your last 2-year-old.
PDF, your PDF. That's your last one. A PDF file. That's what we gotta say instead of
start
other words.
A little bit more broader. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't deserve a prayer.
And everybody don't deserve a forgiveness.
Yeah.
We gotta stop forgetting folks too. Black folks are the quickest folks to forgive somebody. What you think about that, B-Dot? Do you think we forgive too quickly?
No.
No?
I think we forgive white folks too quick.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Let me say that and leave. Let me say that and leave that right there. We forgive everybody too quickly. I ain't gonna lie.
Who is everybody?
There's this thing going around that's saying that black people aren't standing up for the Latino community since this deportation kerfuffle has taken off.
And when Latinos the ones told us to stay out their business. It ain't when Trump first got elected, then he tell us to stay out their business and mind our own business.
But we are still forgiving of every community. Maybe white people above everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they're just the ones who's feeling the pain right now, and the white folks haven't got to a point to where, we didn't go out and protest with them recently. I mean, us as black folks need to circle the wagons. Yeah, we got to see who's on our team. Right. These 4 years, we're seeing who's on our team. Right. It's time to circle the wagons around us.
If you don't know who on your team at this point.
Well, this is a pickup basketball game. And look, we all been playing all week, and it's a Friday. Now we know how everybody's playing, and we're seeing.
Put an address on it, though. What group?
We're not playing this.
What group are you talking about?
You're the only person that said white people.
No, I'm saying what group? You said all these other people. So I'm assuming you meant more than one group.
Well,
You already said Latinos.
Well, you know, see, it's hard for being a scientific mind, and when I get high and I start thinking on an atomic scale. So I can't just lump everybody together.
One group, and just because
Even if I was to go off,
I want to know
majority-
what are they apologizing? I mean, what are they forgiving
Well,
us
see,
for?
what I'm saying is I can't make a statement because even if I was to mention a majority, I would be mentioning a majority from my own experiences, and that's still not a majority of even the people in the town. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
we forgive the Native Americans?
Did we forgive them?
Yeah,
Most of us think we're Native American.
that's what I was gonna segue into too.
But wouldn't it make more sense if you were the slave of a Native American that was a Native American? I mean, they was doing that before. It just depends on what kind of slavery you was.
Is that what they mean when they?
Huh?
That's not what they mean though. They don't mean it in that sense. They mean that they are the actual Native Americans, not that they
My mama
procreated
had
with
Cherokee.
Indians. That's not what people
They
mean
always
though.
say Cherokee. Everybody say
But
Cherokee.
yeah,
If they didn't have a Jeep, we wouldn't know what we were.
but that's the thing though. Like what people don't realize though, bro, is that when because we all grew up hearing that. Oh, I had Native American in me. How did it get in you?
And look, I ain't gonna lie.
No. How did it get in you?
Mm.
It was when we came over here, bro, from Africa. It wasn't a big group of high yellow niggas, like real high yellow.
Same way Saudi Hemmings. Family got a little bit white in them.
How did
say high yellow again? I ain't high
No,
yellow.
I'm just saying, but
No, I ain't
how?
like that.
I know, bro.
I ain't like that shit at all.
That ain't you know what I
okay.
mean, man. Come
I know
on,
you're the
bro.
blackest person on the podcast right
Bro.
now, but you don't gotta do that.
You know what man. Stop
He said when
playing.
you're high yellow, and it did this.
I didn't mean that, bro. I
What the
didn't.
hell? What
We
the
high
hell
yellow
is going on?
I didn't mean that, bro. And
You're
really,
high yellow, my
and
brother.
really, I'm not even right because I wasn't even referring to you or alluding to you. I was really gearing that towards like octoroons. I know that may be racist, I guess to say, but octoroons, octagons, octoroons. This is another one.
I think they find
Please
those terms
don't say
offensive
it,
now.
because it feels like we're getting more racist.
No. White people came up with these terms. Octoroon means you have 1/8
of
black ancestry
Mm.
on your father's side, I believe. So I'm not making that up or trying to be offensive. I'm just saying that's who I was kind of gearing that to. Niggas who might have passed back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You wouldn't have passed, nigga.
Of course not. Because I'm 100% what? Hold up.
I'm
Let's
just
go.
saying,
You
like-
feel me?
I'm gonna tell you who would have passed though, cause perfect segue, bro. Cause this is the only thing I wanted to talk about.
Let's do it.
Belly Gang, Cushington, trash. All these people.
Let me
Damn,
go to my Google.
somebody. Hey, look, I deserved a gong. Y'all don't know who. Y'all don't know who Belly Gang Kush is. Belly Gang Kush is
White boy.
Belly Gang. Hold on. Belly Gang Kush is the #1 male artist in Atlanta right now. Just sold out. I forgot what show, what venue that was 2 days ago. No promo. Just announced it the day sold it out. He the hottest nigga right now. And I say nigga, well,
Say it lightly. Sparingly.
no pun intended, but hey, but
Hey, I don't know. He got a baby
but
picture.
no.
of his man. Hold up.
Belly Gang Kush has 2 black parents.
He has 2 black parents.
Yo, look at this. Look at this.
Adopted?
Look at this baby.
No, not
baby
adopted.
picture.
Belly Gang Kush has albinoism
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Man, look, he is-
Or his skin tone. Okay, I get what you mean.
I'm sorry.
But he black. But
Yeah,
it's
I'm looking
still
at his
striking
features. He
when
is
you
not-
watch him and you hear him say nigga all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It make you feel a certain way.
Yeah, he got that red hair too.
Yeah, ginger.
Ginger.
And I seen a meme where there was like, we have accepted gingers into the African American community. And I seen all these white people with red hair coming out making videos like, want to give honor to God,
Like a black dude right
giving
there.
acceptance speeches. Yeah, but I mean, he is black. He just don't have black skin, you know, and that's
He
weird
don't
to
got
say.
black lips either. Come on, let's just keep it on 100,000. You feel me? He don't got black lips either. Cause I was looking at his lips like this is not a black dude.
How's music sound though?
Oh, already trash.
Oh, okay.
He sound like
everyone else.
no. He sound yeah and no. He sound like Jeezy back in what 05.
Okay,
you know?
so he fire, right?
That's why everybody, you know.
Oh, the guy with
So he just
285
stole
on
somebody's swag.
285.
Yeah, 285 on Twitter, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn, Jeezy ain't stole his own swag back. God damn it,
Right.
that's crazy.
But see, that's so crazy. That's what's happening now. It's been happening for a while. The new artists are taking like a flow. Like Gucci Man had 1 million flows, right? When a lot of some of these new artists, I'm not gonna say a lot, come through and they hone in on one flow that he had that was successful and pattern their whole sound after that one flow. That's what Sexy Red was doing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Lotto switched it up, but a lot of new artists, not just women, you know,
Lotto goes in.
they pattern their whole sound.
Lotto
From
correct.
the rap show from
Yeah, I don't want to
Right.
lump Lotto in with
Yeah.
Gucci.
No.
and
I'm
Sexy
strictly
Red.
talking about something specific. I'm not talking about. Hey, we fuck with Lotto, man.
Come on, man.
But anyway, that was my point though. A lot of artists now are honing in on like one style that a old rapper had, and they kind of make their whole sound around that, and they really perfect it. You know what I mean? Like Gucci, he might just be playing around with this flow, like that flow on that DJ Scream, the movie mixtape, Arizona. How he was flowing on that motherfucker. He might just be playing around with that for a couple songs, leave it alone, don't even revisit it. Another nigga come and make their whole sound around that flow, and really master that sound and just, you know, take it to a new level. But to me, that's what
What got
Kush
me
is
on Gucci?
doing.
Just because he had the white boys popping beans, and I was selling them. And I remember one time I drove to Birmingham, and they was like, "Oh, that song is you rolling? Is you rolling?"
I might be.
Well, that nigga played that shit 20 times, man. I said, "Oh yeah, boy, this man is gonna get all your beans." They when they put the song on, they like that's a call out. Who
Right.
They buying them by the 50s. Real talk.
They said Gucci Man before jail was hot.
Right.
Yeah.
So
they said it was a
what's
clone.
but
They
what's
say he a
the,
clone, Slick. What you think about that?
what they say about Gucci Man music right now? What they say about Jeezy music right now?
Right.
Jeezy done dropped a couple projects, but it
What
be
is-
that one song that he dropped on the album that sound like 05 Jeezy. And that track resonates with everybody because that's how we want to hear you rapping. Like these new styles and new flow, we didn't fall in love with that.
Well, that girl said she don't want to hear no 2010 songs played at the club no more. She
Who
won't.
said that?
Girl on Instagram say she DJ needs. She don't want to hear nothing older than 2000. She don't want to hear no more old songs. 2010, none of that. She want the 2020s, and that's it. She don't want to hear no old shit played at the club. She tired of going to
flag.
clubs.
If your chick don't want to hear some old school soothing sounds, I don't care how old she is. That's a red flag. All you want to hear is about niggas spinning the block.
That's it.
You are a danger to me and probably society. Red flag. Real talk. If you get in the car and she got a rap CD in that's violent, red flag.
No, like women,
Yeah.
black women always love trap music. Always. I'm talking about since the beginning. You know what I mean? Like
That's a red flag.
that's all, man.
Super Friends and Legend of Dome.
Name me a woman don't like trap.
Legion
music.
of Dooms.
Oh,
Jeezy.
Legion of Doom.
Legion of Dooms.
Jeezy last album had a couple of, I'm not saying they bangers, but it's definitely
Listen to the
sounds
songs that everybody like. It's because it sound like the old Jeezy.
What you mean? What's his name again?
I'm talking about rappers like Jeezy, Gucci. Niggas mad at Gucci now because he done switched the flow. He not rapping like the big Gucci. That's go to the comments. You know what I
Everybody
mean?
want to hear. What people want to hear is that, you know what I'm saying.
They want to hear that old
Negativity
Gucci.
just sells
But like
so
Jay-Z
well.
said, man, you want my old shit, go buy my old album.
Right.
But I'm just, if you're looking at it from a success kind of perspective, then I wouldn't make some shit that sound like my old shit if that's what the people want. You know what I mean? Like, put a new twist on it, but don't abandon the style
It
altogether.
seems insincere afterwards when you don't.
You
do
created it. Like,
You
how
try to do it,
much
and then
more
that
genuine?
flops too, and you like, God dang.
I went back to Freaknik 95,
Yeah, they
Jeezy.
said, nah.
Have y'all heard
I went
Jeezy
back to the
albums?
Snowman.
Have y'all heard Jeezy albums, bro?
I'm not a Jeezy
It's something
fan.
about when
But-
rappers quit drugs.
I'm not a Jeezy fan. I'm sorry. I can't.
Just
I
like
can't- I
Eminem.
don't want to critique something I'm not a fan of.
Just like yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not really
think
a
I don't
Jeezy
think you
fan.
done listen to
You
him
say you're
either.
not a Jeezy fan?
No.
I'm a Jeezy fan. I'm not really a Gucci fan.
No, we just talking
I
about
was a
really
Gucci fan
listening
up
to the
until he went to
albums.
jail.
Have you heard his last couple albums, bro?
Who, Jeezy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of trash. I mean, it wasn't. I don't want to say it's trash, but it's not old Jeezy. It's more laid back gangster.
It's no,
Got money.
it's more mature.
It's
It's
more
more
mature.
mature.
It's I'm trying to be a role model now type of sound, but that's not what
Well,
that's
he
not what people gravitated to.
But it's not the words that's holding it down. It's his delivery. How he used to deliver. Ha ha. You know what I'm saying? He don't do that. Like his ha ha's aren't the same as when he was Jeezy the Snowman.
But when do
You know
you
what I'm
grow
saying?
up though? Like if you're still gonna be a rapper and you're still gonna be in the business and in your 50s, you have to evolve to a 50-year-old rapper. You can't really
No,
rap
you
about
do.
the same
I
stuff.
agree. I agree.
At 23,
I'm not saying rap about the same stuff. I'm saying his
or rap the
delivery.
same way. You got
Well,
kids now. You've
you
been
gotta-
married.
You gotta throw that
His
in there,
delivery,
man.
Look, the whole
I-
thing.
Do y'all think
Jeezy-
T.I. still rap the same?
Yeah.
He will do a song where he rapping like how he used to rap. He'd do it,
But
and
he's
he'd do it,
versatile though.
but he'd do that on purpose. Like
Okay.
he's a master marketer.
Mm.
But it's like when you go do if you go do a show, okay, you got some new shit. Okay, let's hear that shit. Okay. But play that old shit now. You know what I mean? And if you don't play that
That
old
got to
shit,
hurt.
niggas gonna.
That
I
got
mean,
to
no,
hurt.
bro.
When they
That's
be
what.
like,
That's
"Put that
why.
new shit? All right, now play your old shit.
That's
That
why
shit wasn't
people
good
coming.
enough.
Come on, man.
If the
It's like
crowd
Ti.
say play
You
your
going to
old
see a
shit,
show with Ti? Okay, yeah, play that new shit, Tip. You know what I mean? Okay.
Are they gonna play that new shit one more time?
But are
or
you
they
gonna
just
play
it
that-
one time?
No, he gonna do his new songs. When niggas got new shit coming, they on tour. They want to do their new
I'm saying,
song.
but his hit song, is he gonna do that once? a
Kendrick
time?
was a perfect example. I don't know. I'm just saying that hypothetically.
Let's remember T.I. was T.I.P. first.
But
He done switched
and that's
it.
my point. So when you go to see a Ti show right now, you okay? Yeah, let me hear some of your latest shit. Bam, bam. Okay. But are you gonna play Rubber Band Man? You know what I mean?
that's Tyler.
Are you gonna play?
That shit went hard, boy.
Like, But I'm just saying, are
wanna
you
know-
are you
wanna
gonna
know
play?
this.
Are you gonna play 24s?
Yes, they gonna play it. Yes,
Because that's what the
because
fuck
you
we
gonna have
want to
people
hear.
in the audience that know that wants to hear that. And you
But
ain't-
that's
T.I.
why
got
we
so many-
here.
T.I. got so many hits, it's crazy.
But that's why we here though.
Right.
That's why we here to see you.
right.
Like the
right.
new shit, we respect it because you the king of the South. We know you
Did
can
T.I.
rap.
ever have a versus?
No.
He got a lot of hits.
Who gonna do? Who should go against Ti in the verse?
Let me tell you.
Outcast.
I don't even think that'll be competition. to be honest with you, man. I wouldn't even want to do that to Ti.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, when we talk
talk
about
You
catalogs,
can't
though,
do-
right?
You can't.
Well,
I mean,
Gucci can go.
somebody
that's in his
comparable.
era.
somebody
can Gucci
comparable.
go with him? Gucci man.
Jesus?
No, with Ti. What are we talking about? Like,
A versus, like
no, I'm just saying, like, what do we mean? Because verses mean different things to
Right.
different people.
I
A
just,
lot of people look at it like, who got the most
I
hits?
don't want somebody with only 3 songs going to get somebody with 300.
But I'm saying Ti and Jeezy, Ti and Gucci both got a lot of songs.
Uh-huh.
But I think if we talking about like 20 songs, just 20 songs,
Mm. You think T.I. Jesus?
Man, look, when I was in
I
Michigan,
don't know. I give it to Ti. I think if it was like 40 songs, I would give it to Gucci because I think he got a.
when I was in Michigan, Florida, and somewhere else. I can't remember what this dude name, but it's one specific song we play because it's the main workers and then it's us, the SWAT team that came in because y'all don't know how to handle y'all work. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. And when you see 50 people in the lunchroom go crazy.
Who was that song by?
T.I.?
Oh.
That wasn't even one of his biggest songs, though.
But that song goes so hard. If you don't like what I'm saying, then Buck, swing when you see me. We can throw some hand suckers. If you ain't know this nigga, I ain't give a fuck. If I said it, then I meant it. And what? Fuck, niggas. That shit goes so hard. You don't want to see the trickle man bust hit you when your man's up, make it hard for niggas to stand up. That shit goes so hard. Jesus Christ.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
every day at break and when we leave, they like, oh yeah, SWAT team leaving.
That's what niggas gonna want to hear when they come see a T.I. show like right now.
That the hook on that song is just so thorough.
T.I. is his GOAT.
No.
If y'all don't know.
No, I never said that. Never said that.
You say you never said that? No. T.I.'s not your GOAT.
Hold on, I got a question.
He's an Atlanta GOAT.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a question, man. Since y'all used to get on me about the whole T.I. shit, because I said he wasn't the king. Who the king of Atlanta right now, though?
The king of Atlanta?
Tell us this white dude, that's a black dude for
right.
real?
No, I said he the hottest artist.
Oh, you talking about the king of Atlanta?
Well, really, I think he the hottest male artist because I think the hottest artist is still probably Pluto, I guess, right now.
So who you say the king of Atlanta right now?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I always say it was Tip. Like,
still?
Yeah, I mean, at what point did his reverence and
when he retired?
And his community.
When he retired from the game, bro.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I see Tip a lot.
Let me tell you.
I see T.I. a lot. Well, probably because his uncle liquor store down the street from our brother's house. But I see him like of every Atlanta celebrity or whatever you want to call him, I see T.I. like excessively a lot. Like
I think
almost like he's not a star to me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think he can be considered the king of Atlanta. But you know what? Who I think don't get his opportunity, who needs to try to get his opportunity, who I've actually sat down and listened to him rapping. And I know y'all can say what, but Young Dro actually can rap. Like,
oh yeah,
I've sit and listened to his verses, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
like
he got some crazy.
Right.
Yeah, Dro been that nigga.
He
man.
actually can rap. Like I was listening to one of them songs. Like when I'm in the kitchen cooking, I listen to his song. I can't say the words because they kind of, but I'm like,
I got one.
Say that shit, Dro.
I got 140 because look, I just figured out what he was talking about, and I've known this song for at least 15 years.
Slick say the Lil Wayne concert that's coming is classic to now. 20 years in the biz. Is Kilo's song White Horse in the shit? No.
Is it what?
In the competition.
Man,
What?
that's who.
You mean White Horse?
That's who don't get their flowers.
Who Kilo?
Who was the first, real king
Is
of
he still
Atlanta
alive?
as far as like
Yes.
rap music.
Jesus Christ.
He just had
Sorry.
well, yeah, he's still alive, bro. He's still performing.
He's still performing. Okay, so Dro.
Sammy Sam.
Oh yeah, it's on, nigga. Car don't come out the fall, nigga. Whoop a nigga ass with a tall nigga. I said whoop a nigga ass with a tall nigga. We ain't studying your bro, nigga. Like, I love that. I love that. When that song came out, I said, well, this nigga Dro done took this to another level. Whoop a nigga ass with a tall nigga. What that mean, lad?
Take a tall nigga and beat your ass with him.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm gonna get your tall homeboy and use him to kick your ass.
Right,
like,
right.
That's some tough shit.
Yeah.
It's a tall boy.
Okay.
Somebody just 15 years. I always thought he was gonna whoop somebody with a tall.
I don't drink, so I would have never known that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic.
I thought that too. That it was more fire like that. So.
Yeah, when you whoop a nigga ass with an actual tall nigga. I said this nigga Dro is outrageous right now. How am I gonna top that?
You already know.
And then he do his ad libs. That motherfucker talking about some get his head. Said trying to get some hit. That's good. I said what? He said, who's pimping, bitch? Man. Excuse me. You must be mistaken, bitch. Excuse me.
Dro another person that you see a lot. Like,
yeah, you see Dro a lot.
Yeah, you see Dro a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But you already know what my favorite is, though.
Who?
West Side, Bankhead. That's where I'm from. everything y'all did. That's my shit. That fuck that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite
Imagine me in
Joe
the car
songs.
saying East Side.
That ain't gonna
It's
work.
hard to say Cannon Road when you say Bankhead.
Well, look, well, I know you know B, obviously. B, shout out to B. He going crazy right now on IG. But B and Rocco, well, Rocco started. I know B was a part of it. Rocky Road, you know what I mean? When put out that Tokyo Diamonds by Dro. That's who that like. B connected to all them niggas like that. That was crazy. They started that record label together. And I guess Rocky Road too. But yeah. My bad, bro.
When B was here, he had said he had just started his social media. He said he didn't know nothing. He wasn't really on it like that, but he said he was gonna start getting back on it.
He wasn't, but I just seen him do a video talking about the 559. You seen that?
I haven't seen.
I think Donna posted it.
No,
I hadn't seen it before that though. But 559, the club in the West End right there, where that Family Dollar at.
it used to be in West End. Is it still there?
No, I'm just saying it's the
club.
Family Dollar in the West End.
It used
That
to be the club.
yeah, that was
I think that's a
559.
little bit before his time. B-Dot.
I'm not from the West
No,
Side,
I'm
so
just
I would
saying.
never
He asked
know.
me. He asked me what it was. I'm just
You know what I'm
explaining to
saying?
him.
I would've never-
That was before my time. I couldn't get in there.
I only know old stuff on the East Side, like Cub Foods. You know Cub Foods? You ever heard of Cub Foods? Cub Foods was the shit.
But it wasn't like 559 though. Like
You heard of Cub Foods?
Yes.
levels.
Y'all had that in Chicago?
Yeah, I know. But when I moved here,
Oh, you said Cub Foods?
Yeah.
Cub Foods.
Man, nigga, we was talking about the 559.
He just talking about shit you ain't heard of.
I'm like, is that a club I ain't never heard of on the East Side? I'm like, what the?
Well, you know, our clubs is like repurposed, so it
Sam's
might be a
Club,
different
face
club
it.
now, but it was always a club, and it's never not been a club. You know what I'm saying? They just repurpose it for a different club.
Be the same club.
It'd be the same
Well,
club.
different name.
559 was the biggest, smallest, latest club, you know, one of them in Atlanta. And, you know, hole in the wall, you know. It was that Family Dollar, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that big.
Let me
know
tell you
what I
how
mean?
big 559. We had a show here last Sunday, and it was all people from Atlanta, women and men, kind of a relationship show. When we went to take pictures, I said, "All right, give me a 559 pose." They all busted.
You know that's some old school players right there.
Even the women busted to a 5. I said, "What?"
Like, yeah, just like the little background. Right there, you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't get into the 559. I was too young, but, you know, I tried to sneak in there before.
Slick said, but Atlanta rappers grew up with a lot of this fans and them saying fans make money too. Atlanta rappers grew up with a lot of their fans, and the fans made money too. So I guess that's what they meant. Like, a lot of the rappers here in Atlanta do know a lot of people. Like, it amazes me how many people we done had down here that's been rappers, and they just because they just knew the person who was doing the show. Like,
But that's that go back to his point, and that's why we don't fan out over nobody. You know, we see
I
everybody.
seen a little Scrappy like
We know
3
everybody.
times
If
in
you don't
court.
know him, you know
How
somebody
do we
that
have the
knows.
same court date 3 times? Like, that's crazy. One time I'm walking off the elevator, and I'm looking like, "Is this motherfucking Scrappy again?" The lady's like, "Yeah, that's Scrappy and Bambi." I'm like, "Who the hell is Bambi?" You know what I'm saying? But like,
Nah, loving hip hop watching that nigga.
I mean, you know, you see Scrappy at court. I seen Scrappy like during them Trayvon Martin protests. and
Oh
all.
no, that's
Like, he was
yeah,
at all them things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's how I met him at a rally. Maoli was doing a rally in Decatur, and he wanted me to, you know, get up there and say something, you know, on behalf of Incoba or whatever. And Scrappy was right there, and he introduced me to him right there. He was like, "Man, yada yada." Scrappy had him on Love and Hip Hop. Maoli Davis was on Love and Hip Hop. Scrappy, Maoli Davis, the lawyer.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
But you know Maoli, man. You probably just don't remember his name.
I got one more thing. How long we been? I've been here, right?
you got time.
I got one more thing. I mean, I got a couple things, but this I just had to. Would you do a ride along?
With police?
Yeah.
No.
Why would I be doing it? If I wanted to become a cop, I would. Man,
I
I
was
got
asking myself the whole time, why would I do a ride along?
Yeah, why would you?
Y'all heard about that dude that did a ride along, brought a gun?
Mm-mm. He brought his own gun. Well, he could do that if he got a license
Obviously.
in the state of
he
Georgia.
cannot. I think he was in Florida.
Same difference.
I don't
Because the
think he
license in
can.
Georgia, you can carry it in Florida, and they will honor it.
Look, you gotta see this video. I'm probably gonna try to post it with this. The police out, they riding. I didn't even look at that part. I just wanted to get straight to the why the gun was a problem part.
Mm.
And the police officer pulls somebody over. He's talking to the dude about everything, you know. And you see the black dude come around. Now he's sitting on, I guess, the right side of the car.
Mm.
He come around the back of the car like this.
Ready.
So the police officer seen him. He's like, "Hey, put your hands up! Put your hands up! What are you doing?" I'm talking about he came down there like, like he was about to blow somebody up.
it's
Like,
a ride along, bro.
he's tiptoeing, you know, like it was crazy. And I'm like, yo, you chose to do a ride along and brought a gun because you thought you was gonna do what?
Time for to get some action.
Like, yeah, that's what he did. That's exactly what he said.
He did.
Yeah, he said, he's like, I thought it was gonna be some action. I was gonna be your backup. He's like, no, it don't work like that. I said, that's a felony. I'm sitting up here like, is it a felony?
Right.
Police say stuff all the time.
If you got enough money, it ain't no felony.
You gotta do a ride along. I don't think you got enough money.
I'm just saying,
Just being honest.
man. White people spend their money all kind of ways. You wouldn't
This
even
was
know.
a black guy who was riding with a white officer. This is like the
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
yo,
that
should
nigga-
I go and visit? Should I go into the tiger's cage, or should I do a ride along with a pistol and pull it out on a traffic stop
Right.
while he's
Yeah.
not paying attention
Yeah,
to
that
you?
nigga is just psycho.
That is absolutely insane, right there.
Yeah.
He said that?
He said he thought it was
We
gonna
can
be
get some action.
Oh, I thought you was talking about what you just said. I thought you said he said. Either way, that nigga is crazy, bro.
That's why I'm glad you asked. Like, why would I go on? Because I was sitting here thinking all week, like, what reason would I go on a ride along? And
There
sit
there couldn't be one unless they were paying me.
I would have to know the police
Am I-
officer, like an old friend, like a beat out became a police officer. I was like, nigga, I'm doing a ride along, smoking in here,
See,
everything.
like, come on,
And
bro.
you're not gonna
Come
stop
on,
me.
bro. Come on, bro.
Or if we get like if I'm in Florida where they come from, coming down from other states to Florida to go to Disney World, and the police pull them over and take their cash money because they say it's for drugs. If I get a piece of that money, I ride along.
That's terrible. You're definitely not gonna get a piece of that money. Matter of fact, they might have to dig a hole for you. Hey, what are we gonna do about him right there?
Right.
You gonna give him something like,
Sprinkle
nah.
some cocaine on him, Johnson. Let's get out of here.
But everybody doing no snitching, man.
I know.
Okay, I don't
If the money is right, my lips are shut tight.
I'm gonna make that into a t-shirt. I'm gonna make that into a t-shirt. Yo, digital marketing. My wife is getting me into this,
Mm-hmm.
and man, all it is ideas. You know, I got a phone full of it.
I could do it all day.
Yeah, so my digital marketing, man.
I'm trying to make a little 2 bands.
Yo, I say the thing is that look, my wife would send me stuff from TikTok. Oh, I made 7,000 this week. The only one I kind of believe is a white girl. She looks terrible. She looks like no makeup, no nothing. Like, you feel me? She looks like she's been working all week. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "This is how I made 7,000 this week." She's like, "I'm about to go through all the receipts," and it's like 4 or 5 different.
But
Digital.
does that make her believable though?
It's like 4 or 5
'Cause
different.
you went into detail. Go ahead. I'm
I'm
sorry.
talking about from watching the video. Because I know when somebody's just blatantly selling you something.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to learn how to do this, just tap the thing below. And she didn't have that at the end of her video. That wasn't at the end of her video. She's not. That's the videos I like.
Know what you need to do? Your videos on TikTok.
I got to post some.
These fucking concoctions. What you make is what you need to, and not give the ingredients. Just show you making them, and show the end product. Stamp the fucking Green Dragon liquidations on the front.
This is delicious.
I'm just telling you. Do you already have the magic sauce right there? You know,
Man, we came up with some fires
I'm
ideas
coming up with a
for
lot of stuff, just like my
for
my
commercials,
New line, my new
for
line of
commercials.
sauces.
All you gotta do is get you a GoPro. You probably already got one. Put the helmet, the camera on your head while you making everything.
No, I gotta get a GoPro, and I gotta get something so that I was thinking about that too. Like, yeah, man, I gotta get me a camera stand or something.
I'm gonna replace all these cameras with GoPros.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna have cameras in corners, close ups. I'm gonna do all that shit. By the end of this year, it's gonna be a different podcast going on around.
Okay.
Shit. Oh damn, man. What am I? Yeah, I'm. Oh, saw stuff.
Mm.
I say nothing. Nothing. Yeah, women's softball. Y'all ever watch women's softball?
Yes,
It's
that
way
other
better-
hand is wicked.
It's way better than the
that
WNBA.
upper hand is wicked.
I mean, they diving, catching balls. I seen a chick fucking do a goddamn spin, whatever the fuck that shit was. The shit looked like some ballerina shit, but spinned around a little chick. I was like, yo, they working hard.
The other hand is something, ain't it? The other hand
is
then throw.
outrageous. Like,
I used to play softball in Chicago. That's what all we did on the weekends. Like play softball. We played the hell out of some softball
so you gotta always throw underhand with softball.
most of the time.
Mhm.
Yes. Because
Yeah,
the ball is about this big. It's not as small as a regular
Right.
baseball.
Yeah, it's a big ass ball. Yeah.
But that's the difference between softball and baseball.
Talking about some fun.
It's just
Have you ever played softball?
yeah, I played
No,
I played
in
for
the
some
hood.
teams.
Whatever ball we had, whatever bat we had, we about to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played for
played?
some teams, yeah.
I
That's
played
a team.
t-ball in Germany.
That don't count.
I played baseball too though.
I never played.
I played
Nah, we
I
played
played
strike
both.
'em out. Y'all
What
play
is that?
strike 'em out?
It sounds like it hurts.
No, strike 'em out is when you find a building. We always seem to find a church, but we found a building and you put a square box on the building, spray paint with an X in the middle, and it's you in the pitcher, the batter in the pitcher, and your premise is to strike the batter out. And depending on where you hit the ball, it could be a home run, be first base, whatever. But
Mhm.
nobody runs. You just
Oh no, see we played we played any hop. What we played? We played any hop. Where you can catch the ball on any hop with the tennis ball. But that's about it. We didn't only time I really played baseball was at practice and in games. Like we didn't really play a lot of fun, but we played any hop though. We play any hop with the tennis ball and the
where there's a
We're
church in the
back.
parking lot, there's a baseball field.
You need a baseball field with a gate to catch the ball. Otherwise, you just be running your ass off all day long. Real talk. Otherwise,
you kids, bro. You
that's
got
why
that.
baseball wasn't ever a thing in the hood. Because it's like, man, now get a football.
Man, we
Nah,
always
we
found
played
fucking
any
baseball.
hop, bro. We played
Field.
any hop.
You said what?
We always found the field to play baseball, and we go over to the church at St. Mary's.
Chicago seemed like that type of place.
We go to St. Mary's Church, and then back at St. Mary's Church, they had a big ass field, like huge. Baseball time.
This is my last thing. I was gonna talk about this other stuff, but I ain't gonna let the devil take a hold of me. But I seen a stripper counting ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had like 8,000, and then had like a whole, like at least double that still left to count for the
Mhm.
money counter.
Mm-hmm.
One night.
Mm.
What does that tell you, man?
Sex sells.
Is that what it is?
And there's some thirsty motherfuckers out there.
I don't even think it was a Friday. I think it was like a Wednesday or Tuesday.
See, if I'm I know it's probably all that money was thrown between multiple people in one night, so I can't say it's just one person. But sex sells. I mean, that's
Why are you saying that? Because you made a lot of money.
You know what I mean, I'm just
if she made $20,000 that one night.
One night.
Oh man, like if you one of the main players at a spot like Magic City or somewhere like that, you know,
How many people are
Drake
in-
come through there, Floyd Mayweather come through there, and these caliber of people come through all the time.
This wasn't that type of
Nah, if it's a regular ass little club, strip club, then yeah, she probably is goddamn busting it open. Or doing things, you know what I'm saying? She might not be doing that. She could be doing other things
That's
too.
the only way that's the only way they're gonna get my money is the other things part. I'm not giving you money just for stripping. Sorry. It's got to be some magic
Well,
going
look,
on.
I've been to
It's
a
got to
strip-
be sex in the
You know why I
champagne
don't
room.
go to strip clubs? It's because it feels sad to me.
It does, doesn't it? See, I
Yeah.
thought I was the only person.
It don't feel sad to me.
And plus, when I eat my wings and stuff, I don't want glitter on. I don't want.
Shout out to Strokers, man. That spot next to Strokers, boy, they on point.
I don't want sweat and glitter on me, and I don't want, I just don't want that on my food. Like I like my food to be separate from glitter and sweat.
Why y'all feeling sad though?
No, I said
Because
it,
it's
it
a
feels like it's
depressing
when I look at
place.
Yeah, when I look at
So y'all go to party at a depressing.
I don't go there.
Okay,
that's why I
let me
stay
get some
away from there.
background.
I do not go to strip clubs.
First time I went to a strip club, I was probably 17. Right. My homie's sister worked there. So, you know what I'm saying? We got in, we in there for a little while. We eventually got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that was I'm up here like, yo, man, I ain't never seen that like this. I think I was probably 18 when I went back. Yeah, I was 18. I think it was called Candy Girls or something like that. Candy Shop. I think it was in Forest Park. And I'm talking about, man, it was some guys in there that I was like, I don't want to be this person. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was an old dude. It's like a chick sitting there, and you can see the look on her face is just stale. Like she just like, man, hurry up so I can get this money. And he just sitting there, licking a little titty a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he trying to do it discreetly. You know what I'm saying? Because her titty's like up in his face, and he just like, you know what I'm saying, going across like. You know what I'm saying? On some quick shit, right? And I'm up here like, man, this nigga looks very lonely. He's an old cat, too, man. Like, when I'm old, I don't want to be in no strip club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to either.
I want to be with my grandchildren.
He not there because he have to be though.
Look, man.
He chooses to be there.
Several times.
Yeah,
That man, he's enjoying his life.
I think I would beat out because if I'm older and I'm at a strip club, I'm just there because I could just easily find me somebody, give them a couple of $100 or $200 or $300 and tap that ass. That's what I want to do.
I don't want my mind to be on that.
But see, my problem was
you don't know what he do outside of that though.
That might have been his weekend. You know what I'm saying? Some older guys go to strip club because that's where they sugar daddies. That's where they girl work. I mean, am I right, B-Dot?
This nigga wasn't dressed. He was dressed like he rolled out of bed.
That's exactly how people with money dress.
Oh my gosh!
I know a guy who was worth at least $300 million when I was at. He wore old ass tennis shorts.
Well, he was there all the time.
I mean, old ass cargo shorts and old ass New Balance, and when you look at him, you be like, damn, he looked like he just rolled out of bed as he jumped into his G5.
And he stayed where, Lab?
He was in Noonan. He stayed in Noonan.
You know that, Rich.
You ain't got nothing to prove.
But look,
at that
and
point.
then the problem, my problem with strip club is I'm thinking logically, and then once you at the strip club and they dance on you and you give them your money, and that's it. That do look fly.
That look fly, though. Man, we gonna have to open up a stand on Juneteenth or something like. Something gonna have to give. They gonna be $20 at the stand. 25.
Right. Half of that cup though. Half.
35.
Yeah, half of that cup.
Double shots of 40.
35,
Real
man.
talk. Ain't no free samples.
Right.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm this mix a lot. Whole lot. That shit look fly.
Look at he's swirling his around.
You're supposed to put
this nigga that worked at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
He's swirling his around. I see you.
Yeah, but yeah, man. The thing is that it's not only that old dude. It's cool to be the player. It's cool to be the dope dealer. You feel me? That got all the bread. You just there to, you know what I'm saying, throw some quick money, holla at your girl. Because most of the times they just doing it because that's their girlfriend anyways. And they trying to encourage you to throw some money also. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's a whole game it's a sad place.
Slick say I'm missing out. Yes, you are missing out. They swirling cups. They making little flowers and they shit like.
Oh my gosh! It looks like the galaxy mixed with the sun right here. You know what I'm saying? Voila! Come on. Who is Viola Davis? What you mean by Viola Davis?
I think when he was talking about Scrappy invited the lawyer to the
Right.
Love and Hip Hop. What was his name?
Mauli.
Mauli. He thought you saying Viola.
Mm.
I got a supervisor that worked at my old supervisor that works at Georgia Regional Hospital. Looks just like Viola Davis. Like when she playing like a slave.
So now you know who he is.
What?
Now you know who he is.
No, she said Viola. He said Viola.
I thought he just said Mauli.
He said
Well,
Viola.
I guess that's how she heard that then.
Well,
I thought you said
that's all I
Mauli.
really got. You got anything beat that? I got one last thing, but that's on some closing stuff. Man, shout out to Sinbad.
Sinbad.
Yeah, man.
Passed away.
He did.
No, he ain't passed away.
I was
but-
asking, bro.
But I seen a picture and it made me sad. You know what I'm saying? Sinbad has always brought me joy. He's the only comedian I could actually listen to as a kid. And my parents would be like, here, listen to Sinbad while I cook dinner or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And man, I seen a picture of Sinbad and it just... Oh, he don't look too bad right there. He look a little bit better. They always got to show the worst picture. He was on a walker getting out of a hospital bed. Yeah, that's the picture I seen.
Yeah, he was struggling for a little while. I don't know how much
yes.
better he is now, but I know at one point, I don't know if he had a stroke or what had happened. But
He had a stroke, man. We all got to get checked.
mm-hmm.
You know
But you know
saying?
what? Black men, I'm gonna say this. Black men, a lot of times we don't realize how alone we are out here. How much stresses we have on ourselves. You know, we always talk about the women, but really we are as a group, as an individual and as a group of people, we are typically alone with our problems.
Yes.
We are typically alone with our stresses because we don't talk to anybody about them. And you may have a partner or whatever, but even when you have a partner, you still may feel alone, and all that stuff builds up. I mean, it builds up in you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't get checked for that. It just happens because you're dealing with so many stresses and you're dealing with so much, and you sit back on the couch and you're like, man, I can't talk to nobody about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm alone out here, and that shit hits you hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I go through that a lot sometimes. Like, damn, I'm really out here by myself. Like, I gotta get this shit together. Like, so we deal with a lot of shit that we don't really see, and then what happens is those pressures on our brain, that stress that we deal with every day, and before you know it, you stroking out. Yeah. And it may not even be anything that indicates it. You may not have blood pressure. You may not have a bad health issue. You may get physical every year, all that stuff. But once all them pressures pile up on you at one time, it could be a crushing blow to us.
Yeah. I got two things to say about that. Like, I was telling my wife the same thing. I say this a lot. I say, man, the moment Willie Dean died, that's the last person that loved me unconditionally.
True.
I say, because I can go to my grandmama's house right now and just be like, Grandma, I just need to stay here about 400-500 days. And she'd be like, your room back there.
Yeah.
You want the top room?
But it's
You want the
always
room
our
right there?
grandmama.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Well, my grandfather too, because my grandfather, I used to have a key and I lived there. He'd be like, yo, I'll give you this key just in case, you know?
It was my grandmother for me too.
Well,
like, I could go to Medea's house and be like, Medea.
After that's up, though.
She'd be like, don't worry, don't say nothing about it, baby. Room upstairs. And then people call for him. He ain't here. I ain't seen him. I was sitting right next to her, eating a sandwich.
Oh my God. My grandma, is, look, she don't like to lie. She be like, I'm going to have to ask God to forgive me.
Really right.
I don't know no how she Real time, man. Look, and then, oh man, I ain't going to say it all that, but it'll be other family members, and you be like, yo, why you tell them where I stay? I
Right.
be like, oh damn, my grandma don't stay there no more. Like, you go like, oh, this nigga don't live here. Let me tell you exactly where he stay at.
Man, I remember I got an argument with my ex-wife, and I went to Chicago. I was like, I'm gone. She didn't know I was. She kept calling down there, and my grandma was like, he ain't here. Ain't he up there with you? And I'm sitting literally right there next to her eating Kentucky Fried Chicken. Like, I ain't seen him. I ain't talked to him. You don't know where yet? I felt like she was winking at me.
See, most men might not even have their grandparents when they get into a relationship to deal with it like that. You know what I'm saying? Or a mother or a father where, like, your mom is supposed to be that person. Where you be able to go to your mom's house. Yeah, you got the same feeling to me. Like, you know, I go to my mom's house and I'll be like, oh, goddamn, now I got two problems.
Go to my mom be like, surprise, I invite your ex-wife over here.
Oh, shit. Oh, hell no.
It's like, no, that's not going to happen. But yeah, I think a lot of times we just don't have anything to outlet that stress. And we really do be out here going it alone a lot of times, and I don't think we get enough credit for the stuff that we deal with. We only have to deal with our shit, but we got to deal with everybody else's shit. We got a family. We got to deal with their shit. And then the lights go out, it's our fault. If the car's not running, it's our fault. Everything is our fault.
Perfect example. As soon as I pull up now, your daughter has a pencil shaving in her eye.
Okay.
And B-Dot's like, so what you about to do?
Uh-huh.
I said, nigga, we about to go and do this show. We're here. What are we about to do?
Right.
Let me check my messages. And not another message.
Right.
Because, I mean, if you can't get a pencil shaving out, I mean, whatever.
What we gonna do, right?
I told my wife the other day, I said, look, I am not your therapist. I don't have to listen to your problems.
But the women have they can talk to their friends about you.
She don't got no friends. She got a mama though.
Okay, I'm just saying though, like they have other outlets that they can talk to people about. Generally, we don't do it because we don't want. For one, we don't want to be seen weak, and for two, we don't really like a lot of people in our business.
Yeah. You can't give anybody because once somebody's in your business, that's a weakness you just gave to somebody.
Right.
That's why y'all just don't like you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
It's just being a man is all about limiting the weaknesses.
This is limiting the weaknesses.
You know.
I've been reading a book called I'm sorry, he did say that, but it's called The Black Man's Bible by God 720. And he says, women are not prone to be loyal. There's always going to be a bigger dick, more money, a bigger wallet, a bigger house, and more cars.
I don't believe that.
That's what he says.
Who is what's his name again?
God 720.
Now that's not what his mama named him.
Right. I'll let you guess where he's from. What nations he's in. 5% of nations. But anyway. Yeah. But that's what this name is. The book is deep. I like the book. I've been reading it for a while now.
See, if I didn't know my wife, I would probably believe some stuff like that.
Right.
Some people you know what I'm saying? I mean.
But for a lot of women, that's true though.
Yeah.
Not for all women.
But some.
Yeah, those are called harlots. Whores. Jezebels. You know what I'm saying?
Fast tails girls. That's what somebody used to call them.
That's what you know what I'm saying? It's really a privilege for a girl to let you know that's what she is, so you can see the warning signs later in life.
But
women are terrible actors.
But on the no, some of them are great actors.
Man.
Some of them are great actors. You know why? Because they have supporting cast.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Now you got that one right there. No rebuttals. No rebuttals. You are right.
Right.
I'm talking about they got the lighting person and everything. Might as well.
Right. They got key grips, everything, assistant directors. So yeah.
We think we can be good friends, but we can't be as great friends as they are.
Right. So let's be real about this. Let's be 100 with this.
Jesus Christ.
I got
liars together. They can lie in harmony without being around each other.
I got a gut and I trust it.
You said what?
I got a gut and I trust it.
Right.
You got a gut and you trust it.
Yeah. I mean,
so
the one thing
it ain't really, ain't no woman really never, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fool me. To that extent that you talking about.
I'm sitting up here like, this chick really thinks she's about to fool me.
A lot of times you already know ahead of time, you know what I mean? And that may be the reason why you even fooling with the nigga, you know what I mean?
But the one thing that B-Dot's right, you know ahead of time, but you know what wipes that away and blinds you to the fact that you already know?
Falling in love.
Love
but that's what I'm
blinds you to
saying.
all
Like,
this shit. You already know. You already know this motherfucker doing some fucked up shit to you behind your back.
How can you love somebody if you know from the get-go?
It may not have. It may have been. It may not been from the get-go that you knew, but eventually your gut tells you. But you already in love, and you like, man, that's just. What we say? That's the devil playing tricks on me. That's my mind playing tricks on me. That's the devil trying to.
If you really in love, red flags ain't red flags.
Right.
Well, red flags don't mean.
What color are they? Clear?
No.
I'm just saying, like, it still may be a red flag, but it may not be like everything is over. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, let me rationalize this some type of way. Because you in love and you want the love to work. You know what I mean? If you really in love, you know what I mean?
What if it ain't about love? What if it's just about the kids or something?
That's the biggest mistake any man can make, or anybody in a relationship.
Do you think so?
You a simp
to stay there.
You a simp if it's for the kids?
Yeah.
No.
You want the kids to have two parents in one house.
No, because if you are miserable, If you are miserable, and I'm telling you from experience, if you are miserable within a relationship and you're standing there with for your kids' sake,
That ain't gonna work.
that ain't you ain't no whole parent because you're miserable. You could probably be better parents separately.
I'm saying, I know that's the thing. Cause see, the thing is that if you got somebody on the side, who wants to come home? Like who would want to come home? Like, damn, I gotta come home just cause my kids there. I gotta leave this lady and bring my kids with me so I can stay with you all day.
But that one on the side always gonna do what you want them to do until they not the side no more. Then they gonna switch up just like the other motherfucker.
Oh yeah, cause see, that's the thing with a side piece.
Yeah,
Cause when you with a side piece, it's a different situation. It's hotter.
yeah.
It's like, oh, she's calling you. Yes, let's do this while she calls while
Right,
the phone rings.
right.
And then as soon as you're there, it's just like, God damn, when are you gonna leave?
That's it?
Man?
Yeah, look, I had put up post at one time saying, "Damn, your baby daddy going crazy for this bullshit, for this
Whoa.
bullshit."
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, so it's saying it was trash.
Right.
Maybe her baby daddy the one that stretched that thing on out to make it trash. Like, why, you know what I'm saying?
If it's stretched out when you get in it, she just had it stretched before she got to your house.
That's the
And that thing
man.
snaps back in place.
That's the thing. We don't. You just have to trust your gut instinct. It's not even a gut instinct. Traits are traits. Like stuff that you was brought up doing. I'm trying to find. I don't know why I can't think of the word, but you know, stuff that you just do normally.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something you have to try to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you try to do something, eventually you're gonna slip. When you try
it's
to act
ingrained
like
into you. It's ingrained into you.
you ever had somebody try to speak proper around you,
Right. You like what?
and you be like, "Yo, please just talk normal."
Just talk
'cause I
regular.
can tell you don't talk like this.
Right.
Like, you know,
Right. I
Or
get
try
it.
to talk hood. Try to talk with. I got Forth used to try to talk like people from Atlanta. He'd be like, "Hey, shout!" I'd be like, "Yo, shut up. Talk like you. Stop trying to stop doing that." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, yeah, man. So when you with a girl, like, you know, I was with Benita for a long time. This stuff, man, yo, shout out to the women that don't eat around the dude that they like for the first year. Cause I'm talking about, I was talking about that to her. She was like, "Yo, man, I used to be starving. I used to ask her like, damn, you ain't hungry?" Like, man, we all be eating me, Rob. She'd be like, "No, I just have a fry." I'd be like, "Well, damn, shit, cheap date." Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't eat. But you know what I'm saying? Like, her mannerisms was, you know, who she was.
Mm.
She's not a talkative person. She's not loud. She's not out there. She has a certain way she wants people to think about her.
Mm.
So she acts accordingly with new people and in public and stuff. And then you got girls that just don't give a fuck. You know, they twerk in restaurants and on airplanes and in the grocery store and the car, the parking lot. It don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are the people that you gotta look out for. These are red flags.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't care how good of an actor and a supporting cast you got. You're gonna slip up.
I don't know, bro.
You're gonna slip up.
You know why I don't?
You trying to snag a dude that's worth $1 billion, so you trying to act like he worth $1 million. You're gonna slip up.
Well,
Now, there's an artistry to how they do it. Now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're gonna slip up because if you don't have that million to have, if you don't have that type of money, you will slip up. You will slip up. I agree.
I'm not even saying just about the money. I'm talking about the character and the way
That you present yourself.
somebody in that social class would act. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to remember though.
Apart from entertainers, can I say? Apart from entertainers.
All right.
Yeah, all right. This is
So black man, free and clear your minds. Don't let all that stuff stay on your shoulders for too long.
yeah, man. We gotta link a brotherhood together,
I
man.
thought that
Find
nigga
some
was about to
brothers.
say a prayer, boy.
I was going to, but I changed my mind.
Oh man, you should have did it, like.
Yeah, say the
So
prayer,
it's
man.
okay.
You be a next
I'm
today.
gonna let us go. I'm gonna let.
That's why I was crying. Like, okay.
Man, let me drop some marijuana knowledge at the end for this, since we talk about brothers being neglected, man. You know who's neglected in the marijuana world? The males.
Mm.
Why? Because they don't produce no fruits. Matter of fact, they produce the exact opposite. A seed, matter of fact, millions of seeds.
Mm.
The moment that you see balls, or that's what we call them, and you know,
Pause.
But you know, when you see the balls without the hair, pause. You know what I'm saying? You know it's a male, and instantly you kill it. You don't even wait a day. You don't wait an hour, a second, a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You kill it right then and there. How crazy is that?
Crazy.
When the God intended for the man and the woman and the male and the female to always be together.
Procreate.
But for our own selfishness, some people have never. Michael Lappahuska, shout out, told me when he first got to California, there's people that's never
Say
seen
Michael
a scene.
Mm.
That's never seen a marijuana scene. Meanwhile, in Anniston, Alabama, we see millions of them in a nickel bag.
What?
Back in that.
What's this popping?
This is back in the 2000s. Yeah. You be up there picking out scenes. He's like, man, I need a partner. Like, it's a lot. Like, for real.
I remember one time my uncle was smoking the bud. He was like, "This shit's popping too much. Who the fuck wrote this? It was not pussy."
Yeah,
Trying
butt
to be
scene.
funny.
That's how Art rolled.
That
his
was
butt.
somebody trying to be funny, bro.
Yeah.
That's how Art rolled his butt. But yeah, that's how males are treated in the marijuana world.
That's-
Similar to how black males are treated in the regular world.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. You high yet?
Bro. And it smoking that bitch on that nigga, bro. Bro. Come on, bro. Why would you do that though? Like, why a nigga playing with me like that?
Imagine
Bro?
a news headline on there. 2 men smoking illegal marijuana. One man kills the other man. because it was a scene in it. Like, yeah.
I said I might fire, bro. I'm talking about punching. I'm not talking about killing nobody.
Okay, we'll put it like that.
Turn it up. 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 I'm rolling backward and roll it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Hi, nigga. Like the society, nigga. Told the script of values. I don't need them anyway. I promise I'm fine with some brownies in me. Break the knob off the sound, please. Drown out all the bullshit. Out so loud in the brown. Leave calming down all the shooters. I keep that hit it with me, watch me turn it up. If my niggas with me, then we turn it up. Did you miss a nigga never turning up? This ain't fiction, nigga, better learn from us. Getting pissy, nigga. Too much gas, too much liquor in me, maybe throwing up. Bunch of crippin' niggas, they gon' throw it up. I'm a fire starter, have it going up on a Tuesday. Running the shit with a missing shoelace. Flipping the coin like I'm Two-Face. Your chick on my joints.